everyone. I'm Kritika Mansingh, and I'm not a parenting expert. As most of you would know, I am, however, a parent, and I've been an educator for a good amount of time now. My husband and I have managed to raise two beautiful children over the last 18 years. And from being sweet, innocent, obedient children, they're now into that I don't really understand them teenager mode. So we've had our share of lovely experiences. Life's been a roller coaster ride. And having been into education, we've had the good fortune of being surrounded by happy, exuberant, excited kids all the time. And they're very serious, very concerned, and ever worried parents. The one statement that I've heard over and over again is that parenting is the toughest job in the world. Well, there are at least two words there in that statement which I think are absolutely incorrect. First, job. Do you really think parenting is a job? Can any job be as scary, as invigorating, as exciting, as exhausting as parenting is? No, sorry, nothing even comes close. Parenting is not a job, it's an experience. An earth-shattering, life-changing one, yes, but an experience indeed. Also, why do you call it tough? It's fun, it's challenging, it's exciting. It keeps you on your toes all your life. And it is far more rewarding and meaningful than anything else could ever be. Let's just stop taking it so seriously. The problem I feel is that any job in the world, or any college you apply to, any job you apply for, there are certain minimum qualifications required, certain degrees that you need to acquire, or a diploma or a certificate. There are training programs, and at the end of it all you feel equipped. You feel you are fit enough to face the challenges of whatever is to come ahead. But what about parenting? We don't need any degrees, we don't have any qualifications, and sorry, there are no course manuals, no training books available that you can go back to, and it's just one fine day you find out you're going to be a parent. So what do? We panic. And we panic like we've never panicked before. After all, we're going to be looking after a life. We're going to raise a tiny human being who's going to be dependent on us for everything. So what do? Relax and sit back. You've been through the tough part. I'm here trying to talk to parents whose children are fairly independent now, who are going to school, who have a routine of their own, they can eat on their own, they can play by themselves, they have a group of friends, they have a life. So after you've been through the really tough part, just relax. Your child is an individual. He or she is not just your baby. They are the future. They are individuals in their own right, with their own likes, dislikes, hobbies, pastimes, their own understanding of the world, which of course keeps evolving with time, like ours also does all the time. There is no guarantee that what I think is right today will be right for me, say, 10 years from now. So let's not expect our children to know the right things, to do the right things all the time. Let's just let them grow. Parenting is all about common sense. It's not about following a rule book. It's not about doing the right thing every time. It's about learning. As a parent, as a mother, I've had my own share of mistakes. I make mistakes, I learn, then I make bigger mistakes, and I learn some more. That's how it's been. And I feel proud of myself, because I think setting an example in front of your child of an erring human being, a human being who learns from her mistakes, is better than setting a larger than life, perfect example of a person in front of your child, an example that is not possible for the child to reproduce or to be. We are not that. We are not perfect people. So let's not expect our children to be perfect all the time. The timing of this video is rather deliberate. Though I've been wanting to do this since the last week or so, I thought this would be a good time. It is Valentine's Day. It's a day for love. And I think the purest form of love exists between parents and their children. They both want the best for each other. Yet somehow, somewhere down the line, some differences creep in between them. I would very much like it if through my videos, those differences could somehow be reduced. The point of this video is, many of you parents have children whose exams are just about to start, whether they are school exams or they are board exams. My appeal to all of you is to just let the children be. Another week or so, the boards are about to start, and I'm sure all the children and the parents are feeling the pressure. Now is not the time to push your child any harder than he or she has already been pushed. Throughout the year, there's enough pressure coming from the school, from the teachers, from the coaches, from all around them, and from the peer groups too. You, the parent, have to be the insulators. You have got to release that pressure now. Let them go out. Let them not sit in the room cooped up with books all day. Believe you me, it's going to be counterproductive. It's not going to help. And it's not really going to improve the results at this hour. What they really need to do is to unwind. Take deep breaths, maybe meditate, listen to some music. Just sit with them and talk to them about their fears, their hopes, and just tell them you have their backs. I'm certain all of the children are going to do really well. They're going to come out with flying colors. And I'm equally certain of the fact that no parent is going to love their child any more or any less based on the result they get. These children are the most amazing beings ever. We've just got to believe in them. And sometimes when they don't believe in themselves, we've got to believe in them even harder. Thank you for being with me and for watching this video. I'll be seeing you soon again. Till then, peace out.